Today I will be doing a sort of a year-on review of my Draggin Kevlar reinforced jeans. They're the street version, I think, which is the closest you can get, in my opinion, to sort of a normal jean. As you can see, they're sprawled out on my kitchen floor, so you can get a good idea of what the colour is. So you can see just a normal sort of blue denim effect. For those who don't already know, Draggins are sort of the main popular brand, and that's why I went for them. Obviously, with regard to safety, I didn't really want to risk it. And what you get is effectively just a normal jean, but this sort of area here on the knee is actually reinforced at the bottom with Kevlar wool, and it's actually apparently stitched as well with sort of Kevlar wool to stop it ripping. And the idea is that if you do have an off or a fall, the Kevlar doesn't actually rip, and it protects your skin. Obviously, if that doesn't rip, then your skin doesn't come into contact with the road and avoids horrible road rash. Obviously, the jeans would probably need replacing if you do have an off, but the idea is you don't have to replace your skin. So that's why I got it, especially in the summer weather. I hated having to wear my super thick all-weather textile bottoms. So that's why I got these, especially as I've started riding bigger bikes now. So what you get is reinforcement in the knees, there and there, and you also have some sort of lining down the side, probably just to reinforce it, to stop the whole sort of seam sort of parting as it gets ripped and sort of in different directions as you fall. The other reinforcement, well, the reinforcement stops here, so you can see the telltale signs of where it's reinforced. The other main reinforcements are actually on the butt. So what you get again is all around here, up to here, is all reinforced with Kevlar wool. And to give you an idea of what that looks like is here you can see it's stitched, apparently with the Kevlar reinforced stitching as well, to stop it coming away, because it's no good if it just comes away. And you can see here it is sort of a woolly thing. It's not denim. You can definitely feel it. You do feel warm in it in summer weather, especially as you come off the bike. But I mean, you don't really notice it enough that it becomes super uncomfortable. And I'm more secure knowing that that's going to protect me if I do have an off. Other than that, it's the insides are sort of the normal jean. You can see that's the Draggin logo, if you ever want to get one. What I opted for was to have these inserts placed in. So I bought mine from a company on eBay, and they obviously order from Draggin, who are based in Australia, and you can get these sort of pre-stitched netting compartments on both sides, and these actually house CE armour, standard stuff for your hips if you do have an off, and they go obviously inside. And just as a general note, I actually bought originally I bought the 34s, which is what I normally wear for jeans, but when I put it on, I actually found that it was super snug once I'd put these in. So word of advice is probably to go 2 sizes higher, so I got the 36, and once these were in place, they fit quite snug, and I don't really have a problem with them now. So obviously you've got the CE armour, standard zip. Apart from that, those distinguishing features, it's like any other jean, which is meant to be, so you don't really have to think about it. So it's obviously got the belt hooks and the protection that you need, and that's basically it. The only other thing I was going to mention was that obviously in the case of an off, obviously your knees are protected from sort of road rash, obviously from the Kevlar, but something else I got as a bonus from buying these from the shop in question was they gave me these CE knee pads, which have got Velcro bases on them, and the idea is it's meant to stick on the inside like that and run all the way up here, and the Velcro is meant to attach to the Kevlar wool. And I don't know, it's a certain preference. I thought I would use it all the time, but they're actually quite bulky once you've fitted these and then wear the jean. So I'd probably pop these on for very long journeys where I'm a bit more concerned that I'm going to have an off or something. Obviously you can't predict when you do have one. But for short running I actually normally just don't use these. Because as I said, they're quite hefty. This combined with the wool underneath as well makes it sort of a bit stuffy in there, and you get a bit sweaty. Although it has perforation holes, I found that they are still quite bulky and sort of cumbersome, so I tend not to use them, but it's also a useful sort of addition. These don't benefit from these little pockets which aren't stitched in here. As I said, they rely on the Velcro, and sometimes they can be a bit loose, and it's debatable whether they'll give you protection because they're so loose that they don't just slide off away from your knee when you actually need it. But it's definitely going to help if it does stay in place and your knee hits the road. Obviously you want to protect your skin and your delicate knees, obviously. So that's basically it. That's the review for my Draggin jeans, now all in a muddle. But generally they've worked quite well. I would highly recommend them just as an alternative, especially for sort of summer riding and so on. They're quite good. Obviously not waterproof, but highly recommendable for the price that you pay, just for comfort and the protection that you get, knowing that it is a lot safer than a general pair of jeans, and you've paid for the premium obviously, and I think it's money well spent. So yeah, Ron, I think I've got no qualms about it at all, and I'd highly recommend it to others. So I'd probably give it a 4.5 out of 5, purely because you can't have a 5 out of 5, because there's no such thing as perfection. Okay, so hopefully this has encouraged you guys to try it out and maybe use this as well. So safe riding to everyone out there.